you watch.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another spectacular video of mine. In today's episode it's Imola, home track, Ferrari fans, Tifosi, wet qualifying. What more could you ask for here at Imola? This will be...
Intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
And as you just heard Jeff there, he's forcing me, literally forcing me, to go into the intermediate tyres for our outlap. So, big drama, big controversy already as the qualifying session in Q1 is wet. So, also, on the weather forecast assigned by Jeff, it is stated that the qualifying will get drier as it goes on. So maybe if Q1 is not finished, on intermediates, then it could catch lots of drivers out, and maybe we'll have some spectacularly different sort of mixed up grid for the next race coming up. But hopefully my only goal in this race is to win and impress all the Italian fans who are cheering on their new Ferrari hero, trying to pull off the Drivers' Championship.
Can I try and push the championship?
Can Daniel Ricciardo impress enough after his really disappointing effort at Bahrain? We'll see. But also, because it is wet, and the race is wet as well, by the way, but because it's wet, there's more likely for other drivers to be aquaplaning and spinning and crashing off the track during this, and hopefully nothing that happened at Bahrain with all the slow incidents will happen. That was hilarious in Bahrain qualifying, what all those incidents were happening. I hope, I hope they won't happen again, but for the other drivers' sake. But it'll be very entertaining, and it's really funny when they just all collide together. So, in a sense, I do hope that it does happen again.
We've got to wait for Daniel Ricciardo to come out, and then the chaos unfolds.
So I have just completed my outlap and I'm going on to my flying lap here. Lewis and mainly all of the other drivers are way ahead of me. I am the last driver who's just about to start their flying lap. That could give me maybe a warmer track to try and make my way around, and a drier line could help me out.
We don't want a dry line with the intermediate. We want a wet line.
Yeah, but it might be a bit too wet. Jeff did say to go in the inners. The track looks damp though, really damp.
There is a Haas and a McLaren fighting in front of me. Will this cause yellows?
I wonder.
The McLaren's waiting right behind the Haas.
What's going on?
I think there might be a wee bit of yellow flags. They're going very slow.
I see it on the mini-map.
Alonso and Nikita. I better not get held up in this. Better not happen again. I might get held up, and I will get held up in this. I might have to go off the track to overtake.
I've got traffic with Nicholas Latifi, who has forced me off the track, and there's been an incident, and we've collided. He's forced me off the track. That hopefully isn't a penalty for me.
Oh, I've hit Nikita on the pin. There's even more contact.
It is not a penalty for me, luckily, but there was big traffic for me, and that could ruin my lap time. The Italian Jesus has gone second. Lewis has gone first with a 1:24 summit. We are on a terrible lap right now because we had traffic. And we're in the gravel. So go yellow flag! Yes! There's more yellows! There's a McLaren stop! There's a Haas stop! There's a Mercedes involved! There's a Mercedes! And, oh my god, I've turned onto it! There's 4 drivers going slow! Oh! I almost smashed right into the back! Hamilton's out of the race! Hamilton's at least got big damage. No, he's not out of the race. He continues, but he's got big damage. There was an incident. A Haas and a McLaren crashed into each other. I think it was Nikita. It was Nikita and Fernando. And what happened was, they were stationary. No, it was Nikita and Norris, and they were stationary on the track. And like Ricciardo in Bahrain, Hamilton smashed right into the back. But luckily, they never retired on this occasion. But Lewis Hamilton, that could be his Q1 up because he has major wing damage. That'll take him a long time to repair. And Lewis has hit the wall, but Ricciardo, no, not Ricciardo, sorry, Hamilton crashed. He was unsighted with a spray right into those 2 cars. That could cost him very dear. But what an incident again in qualifying. It really impresses with these incidents, especially in the wet. Fernando Alonso's letting me by, but I'm not on a lap. That's the thing.
There may be more yellow flags
coming in.
Because look, there's a Mercedes, there's a Ferrari and a McLaren, wheel to wheel. I can't see what's going on. There
That's
might be
me.
yellow flags.
That's
There
me.
might not
That's
be.
me and Alonso. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to give him the place. I'm almost spun. We're all coming into the pit lane though. Me, Nikita, and Fernando.
Well, what a start to this qualifying. Will it become dry or will it become wet?
Or will there be more drama and incidents? We'll see.
Supposedly the next 10 minutes is an 83% chance of rain, so I don't
Yep.
think the track will become dry. Yep, no chance. 15 in the next 15 minutes.
Right then,
So
guys,
when
we
it didn't
decided to
become
not
wet,
do another lap because it was still wet and there was no point wasting another set of
Still
inters.
wet, yep.
So, oh, Lewis Hamilton, 5th place grid drop on the race. That could be huge for
Yeah,
the
let's have a look at
front-running
the first place
fight.
grid drops that's happened. Wait, what's the race director? There it is. The incident. Lewis Hamilton has got a grid penalty. I've got a warning for corner cutting. Disgraceful. So, Lewis
Collision
Hamilton,
with Norris, a severe collision with Norris, and that was when Norris was stationary with Mazepin, and Hamilton smashed right
Sergio
into the
Perez made it
back.
through,
So we have more
Sebastian Vettel made it
context
through.
on that as well.
Aston
But
Martin's
that
doing
is
better
major
here.
for Hamilton as he
Second
will
for
drop
me.
back.
Lando Norris last.
Thoroughly.
Lando Norris will become last. Not good. That's not good for him. And now, we're
Oh
gonna move
my,
on to
Lando
Q2. No, we're
Norris
not gonna
is
show
in
you that.
20th with no
We will-
time.
but
That
if
is
there's-
major. So he
but if there's
has had a
any
disgrace here.
incidents, we will show you
Nikita
in Q2.
19th,
But we're gonna
Mick
move to
Schumacher
Q3, we'll show you
18th.
results. Goodbye.
The two Williams cars out, so that's, the Alfa Romeo's doing well again. Sergio Perez just gets through as well, so that's good for him in his second race. So we'll see you at the end of Q2. So hello everyone, I have stupidly decided to go on the softs and my season has gone pop in the first two races. I have spun into the wall accidentally. I was trying to warm up my tyres and then I rustled into the wall. But barring that, I mean, you know, really disappointing. Hey, 5th place grid penalty! Oh, Lewis has spun! 5th place grid penalty for George Russell as well. I saw that flash up on the timing, but Lewis has spun and he'll start with me. Oh my God, such drama! George Russell grid penalty. Lewis grid penalty. Lewis grid penalty. Lewis grid penalty.
Me and Jack, wait, I've got a grid penalty. Oh,
Grid penalty for Lewis.
Me and Jack
Oh, what's
thought it'd be a
happening?
good idea to go on the soft, and we're
Yeah,
both gone.
and it's ended poorly. Anyways, here we go into the race, so we'll see you there.
We'll
And
see you in
we'll
the
also
race.
tell you
We're
about the
definitely not gonna
order
start
of the
on
drivers in
We're
Q3.
definitely not going to start on soft. This is
So
terrible.
I might,
Goodbye.
yeah, well my video's still going because I want to see the results of Q3, hopefully.
Get away, Claire. Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Goodness.
Come on,
Come
here
on,
are the results then.
second.
Lewis
Come
Hamilton gets
on.
pole position, but remember he has that drive-through,
Sergio
he has that
Perez took the
drive
Aston Martin
penalty,
into Q3.
which means that relegates him to P6.
Q3.
And Max Verstappen is in P2, followed by Bottas. So Max Verstappen will
Sergio
take
Perez
pole from
has put that
Bottas.
Aston Martin
Alonso
car
qualifies
into
P3
Q3.
on the grid.
Well done,
That is
son.
fantastic for him in his second race with
Well,
McLaren.
Alonso doing well
Daniel
for-
Ricciardo
Daniel
doing
Ricciardo
great
doing
job
better.
for the Scuderia at their
Leclerc
home
doing
race in
better.
P4. Charles Leclerc in
I can't
P5,
believe it, and
great
Aston
solid
Martin is
for him in
in
Alpine. The
Q3.
two
Maltese.
AlphaTauris doing well at
They're
their
doing
home
terrible
race.
right now. But well done to
Esteban
Sergio Perez.
Ocon and Alpine doing
Wait.
well. Sergio
Jack,
Perez
they were
makes it
using
into the
soft.
top 10 with Aston
They were-
Martin. That is a
it was
wonderful
dry.
achievement for
It
him.
was dry. Look, it was dry.
Oh yeah, it
They were
was
all using
dry.
soft.
You're right. But let's check the race director then. Oh, we can't because it's Q3. I'm so
Nothing.
dumb. But Lewis has a 5-second time penalty. George Russell has a
Okay,
5-second
I'll see you
time
in the
penalty.
race. I'll
And
be
Lewis
clear.
Hamilton's penalty will
Yes.
relegate him down as
Bye-bye.
well. So Lewis Hamilton's penalty will relegate him to either 5th or 6th place on the race, and he'll have to work his way back up. That could be my old championship rival could win this race. Right, we'll see you there. Goodbye.
Fingers crossed we can try and do something. Not good qualifying. Don't ask why I tried this off. Don't ask.
Alright everyone, so we are showcasing the grid now. After me and Lewis's poor crashes in qualifying, we don't talk about that though. The two people who were battling ferociously so cleanly during Bahrain and entertained the whole community of F1 now are sitting in the back of Q2, the back of the midfield pack as well, and that is not good for us. But the two Alfa Romeos once again doing really well. That car seems really fast. So you have had your penalty and you're behind Nikita. That isn't good for you. Obviously Verstappen's on pole now. Alright then, here we are on the grid ahead of the Imola Grand Prix, our home race. Hopefully we can impress from the Scuderia Ferrari team from our position. Here we go, 5 red lights are underway. Hopefully we can get the best start, and we have had quite a good start compared to Sebastian Vettel. In the second phase we really have gone, and Kimi Räikkönen has made the start, an absolute god start. What a start for him, and I can't brake too late, or I'll risk hitting everyone. Of course the race is in the wet as well. I have to give the Aston Martin there some room, but the race is in the wet.
Aston Martin.
We've had the best possible start. Can we get pure Gasly, or will that be a bit risky?
Don't know what's happened to Jack, I can't hear him. And I went very wide.
We've got the AlphaTauri. A dream start for us in the wet. That is what we like to see. That is what the Ferrari and the Tifosi like to see at their home race. They'll be cheering me on, their new hero in the Ferrari, trying to win the Drivers' Championship since 2007. Can we do it? And Lance Stroll! And they have made a bit of contact. What a save from Lance Stroll though. That is a god tier save from him.
Hold up here. On the North, Lando Norris.
Lewis Hamilton in 6th place after getting the grid penalty. I'm on him now.
Falling off.
Lance Stroll might have damage. Oh no! And Lewis Hamilton and me could have had a bit of a collision, and that was very aggressive from me. Contact made, but I couldn't. I was sliding everywhere, and I made contact with Hamilton, but it wasn't really my fault because my car didn't brake at all. Anyways, first lap finishing. I am in 7th place from 14th on the grid, so I'm very happy with that.
I'm about to come up to P14, George Russell. I can try and get past him on the straight. Have a better exit. So here
we go, and Lewis Hamilton then! It's a wonderful move on the 7-time champion. We give him all the room in the world. Down the inside in the first corner. That is what we like to see here at Imola. The Ferrari are loving that one. But we get a great exit compared to the Alpine. And we are going for it ahead of him as our teammate. He blocks us off. And we have to go down the inside after trying the move on the outside.
You and Leclerc have a wee bit of a rivalry because you took it slow. And I get past.
Daniel Ricciardo up ahead, and there's yellow flags, and Lewis and Kimi are off.
We're racing again.
Have you got any damage?
Yes, I'll have to pit. My race is over.
Alright, that's not good in the championship for you then. Did it here in the last Imola Grand Prix in Season 1. As we go for the move on Daniel Ricciardo, give him all the space in the world. It's a wonderful dive down the inside up into P4.
Damn it.
Fernando Alonso up ahead in the McLaren. Doing really well, on for a podium here, but not if we can help it. Can't overtake him here, but he's going so slow, he's holding us up massively. But we get the better exit, and we are up into the podium places. But Alonso's fighting back, Alonso's back up. But luckily, we make the corner first, and we are now up into 3rd place, but we're in the gravel. Now we need to catch up to Bottas and Verstappen ahead. Getting him to the next corner. Or is there? Can I try a great drive on him? Yes, I can! I'm up into P2!
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Thank you. Thank you very much. There's more yellow flags! There's a Haas spun! Behind! And Kimi Räikkönen is involved! And there's a Haas spun at Aqua Minerale!
That's a big spin. I could try and catch up to him here.
A Haas is spun at Aqua Minerale. Almost got the better traction at that corner, but in the second phase Verstappen is better, and he's going really defensive into this one. Can it be a wonderful move around the outside? Oh, he gives me all the room in the world, and it might be actually a wonderful move, and he's braked, and he's got ahead. That could have been a big accident, so I had to
really my fault.
take my time.
Both doing well, and I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, I've done a switch back on Verstappen. He's gone really wide. What's going to happen? Oh, I'm on the grass. Verstappen's coming at me. Oh, and it's a wonderful move that takes me into the lead of the race. The Ferrari fans will be absolutely off their seats now as I take the lead of this one. But can Verstappen fight back? Verstappen in the slipstream. What's going to happen here? He's gone for the move. Oh, we're blocked very aggressively. He's still here. And will this be anything? We keep our 1st place for now, but Verstappen is looking very aggressive. Is he coming again? With the straight line speed? No, he has to back out of it. And there's a huge crash behind! Valtteri Bottas and Verstappen are both have smashed each other at the race. Valtteri Bottas has went into Max Verstappen, and they have both smashed each other out of the race.
Massive crash.
Fernando Alonso up into P2 for McLaren, what a dream! Ricardo's in P3, Leclerc in P4. Ricardo is having a much better race this weekend and will be impressing the Tifosi, and hopefully we can get a 1-2 for Ferrari. That would be the best possible result. I thought we were coming into the pits there for one split second, but I realised we're on inters, so I never bothered. So hang on, one car if that continues. So let me get this straight. So Bottas and Verstappen crashed into each other. One of them is out the session, who we're going to check now, and the car out the session.
The other Ferrari's in the pit. The other Ferrari is in pit.
Ricardo is in the pit lane with damage. I presume with a collision with Bottas and Verstappen, so he must have got involved. So that's ruined his race. But at least one's Ferrari still in the top 3. So we're going to take it really slowly here.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Here we go. Green at Imola.
Green flag.
Alonso's had a great start. Yellow flags in the background. Alonso's on me though. Here's the battle for the lead. Fernando, an absolute dream at Imola. And we have to defend our first place. But he goes round the long way.
Down the inside.
There's
a big crash in front.
There's a huge crash in front. Lewis is reporting. Who's
wind damage for Mick Schumacher. I'm past them. Wind damage went right into the back. Maybe his teammate. Don't know what happened. I just saw debris flying all over the place. More battles.
Alright, so there's been a huge crash on the restart, everyone. So that is very, very entertaining for our race. And Alonso might look to have damage. Alonso behind us is going at a snail's pace. Charles Leclerc and me, we block him to the inside. He has no room, and that almost ended in a crash. And he almost accidentally brake tested me, and he smashed right into the back. But there is some battling going on behind us. Alonso might have wing damage as Pierre Gasly's trying to make a move on him. Charles Leclerc gaining on me, so too is Lewis Hamilton. They're both going to try and make a move in turn 1. Alonso might be peeling into the pit lane, he doesn't seem to be doing so. So maybe no damage for him, or side pod damage could potentially be a thing. There's someone holding up! I haven't saw! Charles Leclerc going really off the track. I accidentally hit him. Giovinazzi is off! Giovinazzi is spun now from a points place. That's heartbreak for the Jesus. Heartbreak for him. More yellow flags. More yellow flags.
At me. You idiot, Sebastian Vettel. What are you thinking?
2 types of yellow flags in this race. More yellow flags. 4 yellow flags after I hit Leclerc, and Hamilton went wide as well. Everyone's struggling for grip, as also Lewis has had a moment, and so too has the Italian Jesus. Kimi Räikkönen it could be. And I'm being overtook by Charles Leclerc. He's going really aggressive. He's cut the corner trying to get ahead. The Italian Jesus is out of the race. And there's a safety car. I'm in P2. I am in P2.
Reduce your pace.
I am in P2 of this race. And that could be big. I might not be able to win it now because Charles Leclerc is leading this race in the Alpine. Oh my, what drama. And a great race for Charles Leclerc currently. Oh, and Lewis is retired from the session, so something might have happened to him. I'm not sure, but he seems to have retired. So I'm going to quickly have a wee look at the race director here. So, okay, so Lewis is a 5-second time penalty for colliding with Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi's out the session. Lewis is out the session. Who else is out? Max Verstappen. So 3 drivers out the session now. No, there doesn't seem to be any contact, so I'm happy with that. Let's go all the way over here to avoid hitting him. And he's gone really early. Could this catch me out? It has done.
Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
But in the second phase, we are gaining on the Alpine driver here. Could we make a move into turn 1? It'll have to be a very, very good lunge. Here we go. And it is a wonderful lunge to send us into the lead of the race. Brilliant to see. Absolutely great racing. Jump behind him. And we're going really slowly. What's going to happen? Hamilton goes round the outside of both of us. Huge contact in the background with Gasly and Charles Leclerc. Hamilton's had a bad exit now, and Leclerc will be putting the pressure on him now. But there is damage to Gasly's AlphaTauri. Oh, he's had a wee moment behind us. We have to go defensive to the inside. And he tries a move around the outside. We give him all the room in the world, and he almost slides off. That'll put Charles Leclerc might be able to get ahead, but the battle is between us three. And he's done the switch back on me, and he's ahead into this corner. Can we keep the battle going though? That is the big question. We force him round the long way so he can get a poor exit, come into the start finish straight. But Charles Leclerc has got him and is up into P2 now. What wonderful battles we're seeing here.
Behind is 5.9 seconds.
And now Leclerc is getting the slipstream and is almost ahead as we go on the grass. And Charles Leclerc has almost spun. He's had a big slide and he has managed to save it. Wonderful, wonderful save from him. A lot of drivers saving their spins in this race and correcting their mistakes. And there's been a Haas spun at the back. A Haas has spun at the back. More incidents in this race. It has been such an entertaining, dramatic race. And there's a Haas that has spun it now. I don't know who of it, better not be. No! And we took a really wide line! We're in the gravel! No! No! My race has gone away from me!
Jack, no! It's not good. Jack, I need to laugh again. But Jack's race could be over.
My race has got away from me here. Charles Leclerc is going to win this one.
Can Charles Leclerc keep this win in the bag? I think he might be able to. It'll be good for him to get his first win in his new team. We're coming to nearly the last sector here. This will be a brilliant end to the race. We're now in the third sector. Is it going to be big? Can Jack catch? He went very wide. Is it going to be big?
I've got Lewis Hamilton. That is not good for him. But here is the battle between me and Charles Leclerc. I'm going for it on the second last corner, and I've got the move back. I am back in the lead in the final two corners, but I've had a terrible exit. This could invite Charles Leclerc back into this race. And I think I've just won! Yes! Yes! Grazie a tutti, grazie mille. Wonderful performance here at the Italian Grand Prix in front of my adoring Tifosi. The Italianness of this race. Just unbelievable. I'm super happy with that. And that extends me to the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Yes! Mattias Binotto is loving himself after that. Enjoying the whole moment. That is what I like to see. What a wonderful win for me. Charles Leclerc gave it all he got, but in the end, after my incident, I managed to recover those 2 places. Wonderful, wonderful moves again. Wonderful drama and overtakes. I'm just super delighted with that. Oh, yes. Just, oh. Good to get the season up and running after that disappointing spin at Bahrain, but yes. I'm so grateful for that. Everyone back at Maranello, 56 miles away from here. It's been an absolute pleasure to drive that race. Look at the gap, and he almost got me on the straight, but just overall this race weekend was absolutely superb for me. Not so much for Lewis, who has fallen back in the championship to P3 now. Lewis Hamilton and me could be having a wee battle here in the second season, and Lewis could be maybe joining in on that, and Charles Leclerc in the Alpine, and Fernando. That could be really interesting. But now we have to go. Next race is Portugal, so hope you are tuned in for that. The live stream should be soon, and yep, hope you like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and goodbye. Come on.